There we go.
Okay.
What is going on? Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Song of Ice and Fire Thursdays.
Episode 10.
Episode 10.
It has, well, it's probably like 12, but it's when we started keeping track.
Because I started keeping track.
We're at 10. I'll accept it. I'll take the...
Yeah, we're somewhere between 10 and 13, but we're at 10.
Just crazy.
It's crazy, man, right?
Yeah.
It's gone quick, guys. That's 10 weeks plus some of the weeks that we took off.
It's crazy how long we've been playing this game and how bad we still are.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the roll of dice just aren't in my favor.
Yeah.
On that note, guys, thank you all for joining us again. We have a special kind of the next 2 weeks, we're probably going to have some cool lists that we're going to be displaying.
Yeah.
With the 1.4 drop, there's a bunch of stuff that we're going to be playing on stream, I think, for the first time. Did we do 1.4 2 weeks ago? I think so.
What did we play? Oh,
that was Henry and Brian. Right? I think they were playing 1.4.
They probably were.
But it was a bit of a stomp, so I don't think we really got to see a lot of the new 1.4 rules.
True. It didn't quite flesh out.
It was a little bit of a one-sided game because of that 2-cav Tully list is pretty brutal.
It is. And we've seen that, I don't know, even just looking at the Facebook group, there's definitely people that are running it.
Oh yeah, it's a thing. I know there's a lot of people that
it's got to be one of the best 6 activation lists right now.
Yeah, I actually was on the Table podcast again. I will be on this coming Sunday talking about the Stark situation, which is a pretty interesting listen if you guys want to hear me whine about Stark. No, not really. I didn't whine. I think it was very fair about
bit.
it. But it's very interesting to see where Stark's going right now, and because I am without a allegiance, just because I just don't feel comfortable playing Stark the way things are, and I need a little more theory crafting. I am playing my BB King list today, and it is going to be Boltons and Baratheons with the one true King, Stannis.
Butter Knights.
Butter Knights. First time ever playing them. Obviously not the first time playing neutral, but what's up? What's going on, guys? How you doing? So we do have Zach on the computer today.
Oh, yeah. He's new.
He's a new guy.
Forgive him. Anything happens. We're gonna try to help him as much as we can.
We are. I do have some of the macros, not all of the macros set up yet, so I can control all the cameras right from my fingertips.
That's
right there.
Cool.
So I can control it right here. And I can scroll through our cameras and stuff like that.
I should get one too, and then we can kind of compete with each other.
Exactly. So we're just gonna
absolutely spaz out the stream.
Just try to change cameras. All of my own camera. Nick will have his with just face cam. No, I got something to say.
I want to mount one here like a Teletubby.
Yeah, like a little body cam. We'll be like police officers. But yeah, I'm excited about this week. It's gonna be fun. I have been looking forward to playing. We had a couple games actually on Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, we had a couple games on Monday. Nick beat me twice, 2 times in a row, and with his annoying guard captain Mountainsmen list.
Yeah.
Which he's going to be playing a variation of tonight. And I thought, hey, I can't bring more neutrals to the table. I love my Roos list, and I love shutting off abilities, but there's a lot of guard captains in there. So I'm going to take a different approach and try to smash all their faces in. So that is what I'm going to do tonight.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm going to try my best.
Things are going to die.
You know what's coming, and I know what's coming. So as always, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
I anticipate this game, I don't know which way it's going to go, but I think someone will table in this game.
You think so?
There's just so many dice being thrown.
There is going to be a lot of dice. I think I do have a little more of a defensive list.
Yeah.
Just because I tried to use, I only have 1 starter box of the Baratheons available right now. Ideally, I'd probably use 2 Sentinels, but we don't have them, so I'm staying true to the fact that I want to put on the table what we actually have.
No proxies in this house.
No proxies in this house. So, so we're going to get to the list now, and I'll show you guys kind of what we're working with. And what we want to show off today. So I'll go to the rail cam, and we'll start over with. You want to show off your list first?
Oh yeah, sure. Good. We've been playing with this thing for like 2 weeks now.
We love the playing with the rail cam.
It's just the most fun thing in the world.
It's super fun. We love this camera.
All right, so the list. So the games we were playing with Chris were slightly different than the one I'm playing with tonight, but it all starts off with kind of 2 units that are core, I guess, which is just a unit of guardsmen with a guard captain, just so I get some Lannister supremacy procs, which just works so well with Cersei. And it also kind of functions as a bit of a blocker for kind of the main damage source in the list, which is a unit of pyromancers with Clegane, which is my commander.
Oh man, let me tell you, this unit of pyros, I have come across Clegane and pyros before, by our buddy that played a couple weeks ago. I played against his pyros with Clegane, but I'll tell you what, Nick is very patient with them, and I've got to give him credit. There was one game where he could easily screwed up their positioning earlier this week, and he was just super patient and just waited me out,
and that's not,
just overran me pretty much.
It's not usually how I play. I'm a very aggressive player, but I've been wanting to play pyros with Clegane for a while now because I just think the damage potential is just ridiculous, and we learned that it is.
It is.
So as long as you can kind of get them into the right spot, they will just absolutely decimate. So that's those 2 units, kind of the core of the army. Then backing them up is 2 units of mountainsmen with guard captains, because I found that more times than not, they die more to panic than they do to...
The great one has arrived. Yo, George with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you so much, George. I appreciate it, dude.
We miss you,
man.
bud.
We miss you, bud. Hope your car's okay, dude.
Yeah.
But yes, so thank you so much for that Twitch Prime, dude.
Thanks, buddy.
It's okay, man. We got plenty of fun toys to play with. That's all you're missing.
So 2 units of mountainsmen with guard captains, just to kind of protect them on the panic front, because they do plenty of damage on their own. They don't really need a whole lot of help. And then here's the weird thing that I'm trying today. So I had 6 points left, and normally what I do is I use a kind of vanilla 3rd mountainsman, just so I get that House Clegane affinity. So more chances to use those cards, more chances to be a little more flexible with my deck. But I found that the one part of this list that struggled was card draw. So I'm trying Cutthroats just to keep in the sort of vicious, panicky realm that I'm playing with, and I'm using Preston for the get a card on activation.
I was actually pretty surprised when he brought this to my attention, but it's an interesting thing.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
It's funny because it's very easy to kind of naysay it and be like, okay, it's a very not tanky unit. It's gonna be kind of in the middle of the fire, but they're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. So I can't knock the fact that it makes sense from that perspective. So
I just want to try something different. I mean, I'm gunning for the crown anyway because of Cersei, so might as well just try something a little weird, something different that works off the crown. Yeah, exactly. And then NCU wise, Chris and I have been talking about this, and I really do think probably at least one of the best NCU combos, and something that everyone should try, is Cersei and Pycelle.
Yeah,
Pycelle is amazing for 3 points.
I think Brett. I saw Brett in here, by the way. How you doing, buddy? Brett, I think, would probably agree. It is the budget combination for Lannister, but I think it's just such a good combination.
So good.
Being able to throw Weakened out every activation is just it's very good. It just honestly is. It's just very good.
Yeah. So that's my list. So the Mountain is my commander, just trying to pump out a lot of damage coupled with a lot of panic, kind of classic Lannister moves. And instead of being super proactive with my cards, in this case, it's really about trying to be proactive with the Mountain and the Pyros as my missile for the game.
I think honestly, I think it's a good list. I think it's an interesting list, and it's a lot of I think someone said in chat, it's do or die. It's very do or die. It's very it's.
And I'm okay with that.
But
I can always play.
When you look at my list, it's gonna make sense because we are going to kind of do the same thing.
Yeah.
And I've gone first with my commander here, Stannis, the one true king, in a unit of Sentinels. I think Stannis right now is the best in Sentinels. Gives crit blow, can't put condition tokens on. The one weakness would be the 7+ morale, but I do like the fact that you get Sundering and crit blow. I think if you use this guy correctly, you're going to get a lot of damage output here.
You can't give him panicked, right?
No, can't give him panicked, so that does help. And there is some cards in the deck that help with morale. So, also, we've got a couple other Baratheon units. The budget Baratheon unit wardens are just super tanky, grindy units, and I have 2 of them. I have one with a warden, one without. I think they are right now in what constitutes. Subnado with the tier 1 for 3 months. My money is on the Dothraki. We will see Dothraki probably sooner than later, guys. I mean, Stormcrows, I think, are pretty much confirmed for next week.
Yeah, we checked with our distributor. They're supposedly coming next week.
So, I'll segue to that real quick before I continue my list. If we get the boxes before we go on air, I will make sure to be playing Stormcrows in a neutral list, and I think that would be pretty cool.
Yep.
It'll be a lot of people's first look at them.
I promise not to run a bunch of card captains.
Yeah, I don't know. If neutral, I'm gonna have a bunch of new commanders, attachments, and
I want to
things,
play.
so we'll see.
I want to play Builder Crossman with the monkeys so bad.
Yeah, hey man,
It's
you
that-
gotta get some
come on.
Night's Watch on the table. Like
I
you
want
gotta
to.
get some of those Heroes 1 and.
I hilariously just don't own the starter. So
That's right. He owns Night Watch, but he doesn't own the starter. He went with just like.
I just
boxes.
bought a bunch of boxes and I forgot that I need a faction deck to go with it. So
Yeah, so
I don't
it's
know.
funny stuff.
Zach, can you do me a favor, bud? Can we make the chat bigger? Chris, you want to help with that?
There are Night's Watch up behind Nick. Oh yeah, George's stuff is here.
Oh, that's true.
It's literally right there. I can see
yeah.
it. George is like, oh, you can just use them.
Just Zach, hit control and then the plus sign to kind of make
Oh,
the.
here, let me do that.
Or
real
you know
quick.
what to do.
Yeah, it's actually just a pop-up box. So let's. Oh wait, actually.
But let's see. While Chris is kind of fixing that, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like I said, it's the 10th episode, and it's been awesome just seeing kind of the community grow and chat grow, and also just all the developments we've made every week graphically or whatnot, and trying improvements to the stream have all been suggestions by you guys in chat. So we're really trying to listen. We're really trying to improve, and we appreciate all the subs, all the likes, all the support, all the shout outs, particularly from On the Table Gaming, from Chase, and just from everybody on the Facebook.
Thank you, Chase, for allowing us to be part of, like I said, I'm going to be on the podcast coming up on Sunday talking about Stark stuff.
Yeah.
Me and Nick were talking about, Mythos and streaming a couple weeks ago. If you haven't seen that or listened to that yet, he's really given us opportunity, and he's been pulling a lot of really, really great minds in the community together.
Yeah.
And going a lot, way out of his way to do it, considering he has a full-time job. So thank you again, Chase, and the guys that are on the table.
We're trying to keep
everyone
up.
that's here. Yeah,
we're
trying to keep up.
We're trying. We also have full-time jobs.
Yes, we do, and I've got a lot of macro work to do. But as you can see, it's a little bit easier to kind of change things and work on the cameras the way I want to, and kind of let our operator do the nitty-gritty work and not have to kind of go too crazy.
Do everything in the world.
Yeah. So back to this guy right here. So to round off this list, like I said, I have 2 wardens. One has a warden, master warden in there, and then I got Stannis in my sentinels. I got a unit of flayed men because honestly, flayed men are awesome in Baratheon.
They're so good.
They're so good in Baratheon. It's like they're made for Baratheon. I think the most awkward place they are is in their own damn faction because they're so expensive. And neutral only has expensive attachments right now.
It's true.
And by the way, I saw that Brett new neutrals at the event on the 16th. That's ballsy, man. That's gonna be interesting considering they're literally out 2 days before.
Someone's staying up late.
Someone's gonna be theory crafted hard for that event. And the final one is actually Cutthroats with a Flare. I think for me, it provides a little bit of extra oomph with a little bit of sustainability with the
one
Flare.
that heals?
It is. It's the one that heals. So you can get those 2 wounds back when someone fails a panic test. It may not be too helpful in this case with 3 guard captains.
You'll have
But
a guy left.
we'll see. You know, it could help. It might not. I'm gonna have to force those orders out as much as I can.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be 5 combat drops to 5 combat drops, 2 NCUs to 2 NCUs.
Yeah,
so
7 to 7.
It's
That's
a
what I like
7 to
see.
7 activations. So
And also, I actually want to throw something chat's way. I mean, the more and more I've been looking and kind of list crafting, I've had a really hard time. I just feel like 6 activations or lower, you're just at a huge disadvantage. You know, I think someone brought it up about kind of, and I don't want to rile up Chris too much, but how people are essentially just using, you know, like 9 activation Stark lists and using the wolves essentially just to exhaust your opponent and just burn, you know, force them to do suboptimal plays, right? Because you just have so many more activations to just force them to do something or basically nothing.
yeah.
So, you know, right now I'm finding I can't make, it's brutal. It's
Yeah.
brutal. But right now I'm finding that it's very hard for me to put together a list that's under 7 activations. So let me know what you guys think about that. But yeah, 7 to 8 is really what I try to strive for,
Yeah.
which makes me a little sad because I do like to make those very like elite heavy kind of armies. I just think there's a lot more proccing, there's a lot more interesting effects with attachments and cards together. But right now I feel like you need 5 units on the board and 2 NCUs minimum.
Yeah, I mean, I think 4 is okay in my opinion.
Mm.
It's, you know, I do disagree a little bit, not a whole lot, but it really depends on the faction. Like Stark can do it, but like I said, and you'll hear this, I'm sure this weekend. The whole Stark situation is a little wonky right now, and it's just in an awkward place.
Sure.
I think with some of the factions, elite lists and spam lists are kind of the 2 extremes, and when you get only those 2 things being viable, then I think you kind of have a design problem. Maybe not a design problem, but just an issue in terms of not even game balance. I don't want to use those words because those are very big trigger words.
They're
right?
very triggering.
Very triggering words. But there is an awkwardness to the faction in the way that it plays. So that is why I got my BB King list, my Bolton Baratheon, 1 True King list, and we're gonna see how this does. This is my first time playing Baratheon.
They're
so,
fun.
you know, I am familiar with the deck because some of the stuff is Stark stuff. So, and I'm familiar with what the NCDs do. So I'm ready, and I'm ready to try this out. Zach waves hello. Go ahead, you can say hi.
Everybody wants to meet your
Yeah,
hand.
there's Zach. He's one of our superstars here at Showdown. I'm certainly a fan of more activations. Allow me to not really show what I'm trying to do until you've activated half your unit. Yeah,
It's huge. It's just it's huge.
And
in so
Tang,
many ways.
I do agree though. I think Stark does need activation control to be able to do the things they do, and I think that is actually a big thing is why they feel so awkward right now. Stone thrower list. We definitely got to have a stone thrower. We got to have someone buy
I'm scared.
stone throwers.
I feel like if anyone's gonna play stone throwers here, it's freaking George.
Yeah, the thing is, all our Night's Watch players refuse to buy stone throwers because they think they're not worth the points. And Ron actually, we should have Ron come on and talk about that because he is convinced that they are not worth the points. And like I said, he is
Even on
a
Clash of
very,
Kings.
very good player. You guys seen it here. Like, he is a very good player. But, yeah, so,
6 activations for life. Is that what, I don't know. That's scary, man. I'm too chicken.
For life.
But
Alright.
you also play Lannister with
Brett plays
with,
everything though, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's
he
true.
plays everything, but he was the Mountains Man Lannister boy.
Right.
So, so the issue with activation-based games, having a lot of activations breaks basic game mechanics. I would prefer that they did more similar to BattleTech, where if you have priority, you get the last activation guaranteed. I get what you're saying. I think they kind of do the reverse, where you have first guaranteed, but I guess that's anything though.
We have a lot of game to play.
Okay, yeah, we do have a lot of games to play, so we're gonna head over to the top cam and get it started. So we didn't even talk about what we're gonna play game mode wise.
Wanna just play Game of Thrones?
Let's play Game of Thrones. I think actually because 1.4 just dropped, Game of Thrones would be a perfect one to kind of show off the new rank.
Sure,
contesting rules, and also.
So wait, so if I completely cover it,
Yes.
well, or let's say you completely cover it with your Flayed Men, right? And you have less ranks than me.
Mm-hmm.
So then once I engage with you, what happens? No one gets that point?
It
because
is contested.
Right.
So I control it because I'm on it.
Yes. And you're
However,
completely covering it.
I don't get to have it. So.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. Good.
Board's
Just
a little tiny, but.
yeah, I think I made the board like an inch and a half smaller.
We'll just go with that. Looks about
that's
the middle.
fine.
So 2 tokens for you, sir. 2 tokens for me. Let us.
Thank you
Oh my
very
God.
much.
We
Thanks,
are
Joe.
going to roll for terrain.
Alrighty. That Lannister list looks fun. It is fun. And also, if you want to try... mine or someone else's? Anyway.
Yeah.
Should we just roll for
Yep,
objectives?
roll for objectives. 6.
Wow.
4.
Whatever.
So I will take first placement. Or actually, terrain first.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So,
I'm going to throw a bog right
Whoop-de-doo.
there. Actually, let's go like right there.
it's annoying.
Of course
I
it
think
is.
that's where you put it last.
I love the bogs. I think they are just the biggest piece of terrain that provides coverage in -1, and a lot of times that can just be a pain. But Nick loves. You can also figure it out.
That's good.
Nick does love his barricades, which
They're
are also
so good.
super annoying.
It makes it a lot harder for you to kind of like swarm on yourself and like
Yeah.
group up.
Exactly. I'm going to be putting
Oh, I saw that.
weirwood. Like I'm actually gonna. I don't know if I want to exactly put it in the middle here. Okay, I'll put my weirwood right there.
Sentinels are 7, right?
Sentinels
and
are 7.
The cutthroats are 7. Everything
Cutthroats
else
are-
is 6.
Yeah, everything else is 6.
Gotcha. I do like Renly with Flayed Men just because you get that little empower or whatever.
I don't think Renly's that bad. He's just a playstyle that I don't think they have the units for yet. I think Renly is a pretty good commander, actually. His cards are pretty cool.
I've played him with 2.
He's like a Tully with a little more offense.
I played him with 2 units of Flayed Men, and just his ability to heal wounds on a 2-up save unit.
Yeah.
He's kind of nice, but it's not the most fun list in the world.
Yeah, I think they just need more for what he wants to play. First time watching you guys, that's some ball and overlays. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We put a lot of time into this.
10
and
episodes in the making, my
in the
friends.
making. We do have a lot more to go and to make it easier for operators
Yes.
and stuff, but we're working on it. Week by week, we're getting a little better.
Yeah, next big thing on the roadmap for us is getting all the cards in the
Yes.
game. Not easy.
So with anything else, just to give you guys an idea, if you look over in the top left corner, we have our little Bolton cutthroat there with his heart. I can change the hearts from right here to have different. It's not working, of course, right now.
Gosh, that's so much faster.
Oh, because it's working on there and it's not. I was looking at the
Oh
live
yeah,
feed,
that
which
one
is delayed.
that one's delayed.
So yeah. So I can change the hearts on a macro. I gotta make sure I'm looking at the right place, or I think it's broken. But yeah, so that's kind of nice, and it'll make it easier. Eventually, I'll be able to change all the text, and also be able to throw cards up. So when I say, "Hey, I'm gonna play this card," I can literally press a button. The card will flash up on screen in the middle of our screen there on the board, just to show what card it is, and then I'll press it again. It'll go away.
Yeah, that'll
and
be
boom,
awesome.
and it'll be fun.
It's
So that's the next thing I'm gonna work on.
Macro goals.
Yeah, macro goals, guys. Macro goals. So tokens.
Oh.
Roll off for tokens.
All right.
So you get first token pick.
Great.
So I got the hot Cheeto dice, or no, these are the.
Yeah, those are
These
the
are hot-
toxic Cheeto dice.
What are these called?
These are new.
Yeah, so this is a new dice.
Yeah, we
Got some new.
So I thought
Mythos
those
dice.
would be easier to see on stream because they got the black little kind of pips there, you know?
Yeah, they kind of look the same
They're
color.
like
on
pumpkin
stream.
Mythos dice.
Yeah, they're like pumpkin, and these
Pumpkin
are more
spice.
like yellow. Yeah, pumpkin spice dice. There we go.
So what is it? 12 inches out of
All right, so what? Right on the weirwood.
Why not?
I'm of course going to try to squeeze this behind this barricade.
Go ahead. Stay away from me.
I'm going to put it right there.
Okay.
Should be far enough. It actually has to go kind of right there, but well, actually, we're going to put it like that. Yeah.
No problem.
So of course, guys, Game of Thrones. If you don't know Game of Thrones, it is the basic game mode. Won't assume that everyone here knows everything that's going on. We're gonna have 6 objectives placed on the board. Each objective needs to be 12 inches for the deployment zone. The deployment zone is 6 inches, and each objective has to be 6 inches away. It can be on any piece of terrain that doesn't have indestructible on it.
Chris, when are you going to paint your minis? Never.
Never. Never.
You got plenty of AOS to paint.
I am painting my AOS stuff for the tournament coming up, and that is all I care about right now. I'm going to put this one out on my list. Alright, so, as you can see, this board is already pretty clustery.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
We kind of have a clustery army. I mean, you've got 2 units move 4.
Yeah.
And I'm not going anywhere either.
Yeah. You've got a couple guys that aren't that fast. But,
Yeah.
You know, I guess 5.
Everything's pretty much 5. Guardsmen are 4, right?
Guards are 4. I got 2 4s and other 5s, so. Alright, so we'll roll off now for
the craziest new rule.
Craziest new rule. Who gets to choose your side?
Who gets to have it all?
6.
That's not good.
Yeah, and I will stay. Actually, I will defer it.
Yeah, smart.
I will defer it. Yeah.
I will elect to stay here, which means you get whatever you want.
Yep. So I don't have to say what I will do until
after we draw.
So
Craziness.
we
and
will
deploy. Yeah.
And I do get to deploy as well.
So you deploy first.
Yes, I deploy first.
And it keeps kind of ping-ponging.
So I will place, actually, we're going to throw our first unit of wardens. I'll do the top cam here so our buddy Zach can move stuff. So my wardens will go right here.
That's good.
And these are without the attachment.
Cool.
So basically just drag those guys out of the way, and then you can just put the regular warden token.
Wait, when do we put the cards down?
Oh, so for this, you have to go over here to change it.
Oh, okay.
So this actually, that'll make it easier for you.
Hey, Chris, we put the cards down before we deploy? Or after?
Oh yeah, we put them.
Yeah,
we put them down.
We gotta put them down
right now,
first.
that's right. We played the new Clash of Kings. We actually did play it on Monday, and I liked it better than the old
one.
Clash of
It's
Kings.
fun, and I actually think a big part that makes it a lot. Yeah, before deployment, that's what I thought. I think a big part of why it's much better is because your attachments come back, right?
Yeah,
That's pretty nice.
definitely is. All right, so 2-point objective goes in the middle.
You ready?
I'll shuffle these up. Just get Pete to paint them for you. Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, they
I don't
do.
have that power.
They do go down before you do that, but too late. It's fine. We don't switch sides here anyway because it's too much work.
Yeah, it's too much work. Oh man, I keep getting the weird ones on my side.
Give me that NCU.
So
nullifier.
Sundering and Vicious card is right here.
Ooh, that's the worst one.
Obviously, this is the middle objective. It has the extra point and -2 panic test.
+1 card draw.
+1 card draw, +1 hand size is down here. Over on Nick's side, we have when you score it, free maneuver or retreat. That's a pretty good one.
It is.
And then this one over here is when you score, make
one unit become vulnerable
and weakened. Which, man, you always get the good ones on your
What can
on
I
your
say?
side. I don't know, man. Maybe I gotta stop trying to draw the stuff for myself.
Yeah, I'll
or draw the cards. Next time you're drawing
It was
the
kind of
cards.
fun when I got the point and then you put him down. That was kind of neat.
Yeah.
All right,
do that
now
again.
you get to put your guy where he
All
was.
right. I'm going to continue to keep him there.
Alrighty.
So that'll be my unit of
This
wardens.
is 6 inches, right?
6-inch deployment. Yes, sir.
Ready? Just turn my guard captain the right way around, and I will put him right here, right in the middle.
All right. Okay, I will take my second unit of wardens
Okay.
and I'm going to place them right here. This is the unit of wardens with the master warden attachment. Boltons.
Those wounds count.
Yep, all them count.
Alrighty.
So that is going to be my Warden boys.
Gonna put my cutthroats with.
Joe, you didn't miss anything yet, man. How you doing, bud?
I'm gonna put my cutthroats with Preston right here, I think.
All right.
I'm gonna actually stagger them back a bit. Don't want them to die just yet.
Don't want them to die just yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm coming for them.
I know.
I will take
I need their
my
cards.
cutthroats, and I will put them right here.
Looks good.
March should be out of right there. All right, these are my cutthroats of the Bolton Flare. Give them a little bit of sustainability.
Alrighty.
Look at you, Zach. You're doing a great job.
Oh, thanks.
Fantastic, buddy.
I'm trying really hard.
I'm just gonna put one unit of Mountains Men with that's good.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to change
With
that.
with a guard captain right here. Or let me just make sure this is the full 6 here. Okay.
I'm gonna throw my Sentinel boys with Stannis right over here. There's also a floating hammer in here.
Really?
I don't know whose floating hammer this is, but it's in
Yeah, I
there.
just kind of stuck it in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the culprit. Who's the
I
victim?
don't see any missing hammers right now, so it's got to be.
Put my commander down. So now your commander in this one, you score an extra point.
So this is the only mode where you don't, because the
Oh.
center objective is
right is the 2 point.
is
Yeah,
the
you're
2
right.
points.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
You are right, sir.
I am always right, Nick. You should know this.
Most of the time.
Most of the time,
Christopher.
I am very correct. So I got some decisions to make here. So he's very loaded up on the his left side right now. I've deployed very strategically, leaving spots. Now the question is, with this guy right here, where am I going to put my flayed men? My big support unit. Oh boy, this is a tough one.
It is.
Because basically the Mountains Men are going to follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna. Oh man. I am going to. I'm gonna put him right here. I'm actually gonna put him right in front of the barricade
I like it.
because it's gonna give you less of a idea of what I want to do.
Sure. Why not?
Why not? Exactly.
Just my last Mountains Men with guard captain right alongside.
All right.
There.
So,
Their daddy.
ladies and gentlemen, we have a setup.
All right.
Now that we do, we're going to draw our cards.
Okay, and
Do
then
one
you
last
get
little
to,
shuffle, yeah.
Oops.
Fresh sleeves. Haven't used too much.
It's
these
nice
graphic
when it's like a
cards.
little like kind of sticky. you
Oh,
know?
yeah, they got the
They got
fresh-
like the static still on them.
Fresh. All right, cool, very nice. All right, and now, of course, Nicholas,
Yes.
I will take first turn, second round.
So
So you are up first, my friend.
that's the move. Alrighty. So, like the best thing to do usually is I'll put Cersei on the tactics card or the tactics zone.
The text card. I like that.
And let's see what I want to do to you.
Yes.
I'll put oh, I can't put tokens on Stannis, can I?
No, you can't.
Oof. I will put panicked on the flayed men.
Of course you will. Of course you will.
That's the zone.
Yeah, that is the thing. All right.
Yeah. Oh, and I have to put my influence down, or on the flayed men, not on the cutthroats.
Oh, I thought you said cutthroats. influence on the same unit?
Please.
Alright. Okay. I will go ahead and place Shira on the bag.
Okay.
I will remove the panic token
Mm.
from my dudes, my flayed men, and I will put panicked on your cutthroats.
That's rude.
Yeah,
The old switcheroo.
the old switcheroo, because of her ability, which is Sport of Haystack Hill. Basically, whenever you take the letter or the bag, in addition to replacing or placing or removing a token, you get the other as well. So yeah.
Oh, did Nick choose his deployment zone? I did. I chose.
Yes, Nick chose his deployment zone.
I did.
I won and deferred. So
Right.
he chooses his deployment zone, and then I get to choose what. Yeah.
Yes, Rooney. Alrighty. Well, my sneaky friend.
Mm-hmm.
Since you did this, I'll put.
Of course, you have to,
I
right?
sell on the old crown,
Mm-hmm.
and I will panic bomb the flayed man. And 1 second here.
Well, here we go. Here's the panic shenanigans.
Yeah, let's hear me roar.
So another one.
It's a -1 and panicked.
Okay. Here we go. So they're panicked. They have a -4.
Yep.
So it's a 10. Throw this dice cam on.
Fireball.
Fireball. Alright, give me a good roll. Oh!
That's pretty bad.
There's the ones.
Alright, guys, thanks for coming. We're going to end the stream there. No. Oh, man. Okay, so that's 8 wounds.
Wait, it can't be 8.
I'm sorry.
You can't say more.
It's 6 wounds.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
6 wounds. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, boy. And they're still panicked.
Ouch. Die, Chris, die. Agreed.
Wow. That hurts, boys and girls. That is painful. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty then. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like it. I like
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, son of a bitch. All right.
Fireball.
I will take Alistair on the free maneuver,
All right.
and I will maneuver up my boys 5 inches.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't give someone weakened.
Oh yeah.
I'll put weakened on the.
The flayed
on
man,
the.
of course. Yeah.
No. I'll put
No?
them on the cutthroats.
Cutthroats?
Yeah.
Okay.
They hit a lot harder than anyone anticipates.
5 points wiped out. Ouch.
Pretty much.
The failed men, I feel your pain. Guys, if you want to ever come to the Mythico stream, you gotta assume that I'm gonna roll some 1s, because that is kind of
Maybe
what
you
I'm
got
doing.
him out of the way. Now
Maybe
you
you
have
got him out of the
6s
way.
for charge every time.
That's a pretty harsh start to the game, though.
It is.
Yeah.
But a good start.
Chris, with the wounds, how
For
do we
me.
change that?
Oh, okay.
So it's-
So you go to go all the way down, and it's gonna be unit 1R. Yeah. No, keep going all the way down.
Unit took one.
And find the one that says 1R. Yeah, 1R right there. Tokens unit 1R.
Oh,
That's 1R.
Well, sorry guys, we're just kind of showing
Yeah.
Zach some of the
Yeah, click on
kind of
heart
training
text,
in
heart text,
last minute.
and then just change the text. It'll always be heart text.
how many left? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Oh, so you get a yellow heart now.
I do get a yellow heart. Oh,
No,
great.
that
I'm
was the
so... That wasn't right?
Nope.
Really? Huh.
Hello, love your setup here. Was it you guys a while back mentioning you want to do like leaderboards and such with other game stores? Yes. So I was actually going to bring that up kind of at halftime. So we're looking for other kind of LGSs to participate, particularly ones that have Ice and Fire communities. So we're building
Found it.
kind of
Was it out of now?
a national kind of
I
leaderboard
did click the left one. That's all.
site.
Oh, that's right.
That stores can register players that can all kind of compete against each other for a season, and we'd all kind of pool our store credit that we'd give to the player for So let's say the best player in the country out of the 8 stores that are participating is a player that declared your store as their home store. So all the LGSs would maybe kind of give $100 store credit to that store to give to that player. Just an idea.
Yeah, right. That was a rough start to the game. So I took Alistair on the horses in Europe.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
What do I do here? So I will. I'm gonna go ahead and just march. Actually, I'm gonna march my my cutthroats here. Let's go. Go 9 there. And since I performed, I've never used them before. I performed an action. I get to draw a tactics card.
There you go. And you do have the crown, so you do get to do that.
I do.
Son of a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Cersei. Oh, I should have took Varys. I know I should have took Varys. No, don't second guess yourself. Don't take Varys.
Yeah, please do. That'd be awesome. Just Nick at Mythicos Studios is my email address.
Okay. I will go ahead and march up my wardens.
All right.
8 whole inches.
Wow.
I know. Crazy.
I'm used to that.
Yeah.
All these friggin' guardsmen I tend to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good to play Lannister again. I was playing Night's Watch for a little bit, and they're very fun, but come on.
Mr. Panic Bomb.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Varys is a bit of a crutch. I know he is. I know. I was more joking than anything. It's just, whenever you're playing a token-heavy Lannister list, it's just... Oh boy, it makes me miss Stark a little bit. Miss my 4 morale berserkers. Okay, so I'm going to take my cutthroats and march them up as well.
Sounds good.
10 inches.
Alright.
That will be their activation.
March these guys up here. We'll scoot 10.
Exactly, if you wanted to host a warm-up tournament on 12/1 for PAX. So right now I'm going both days. We're definitely going to play, get like a pre-PAX community day kind of warm-up thing going. Because I know a bunch of people are going to go, so...
Yeah, I think at least 4 Mythicos community players will go.
Yeah. It's weird because I'm not sure how the thing is going to work.
Yeah, that's where I'm a little hesitant about for PAX.
Yeah,
but
I just don't think I'm going to be able to cut it this year, but which kind of is weird because of the World Championship qualifier implications, but I don't know how it's going to work. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to move them with their free move this way.
Alright.
And basically, I'm going to try to angle them like this so I can take the token without
I like
hitting.
it.
And I'm going to just march up straight ahead.
Sure.
And go just right over that.
Okay.
So
You're kind of entrapping them.
I am, but
I guess you could always free maneuver backwards and over, and then. Okay. It's good to me. Just gonna march. Let's see. If I go to full 10, I will hit with the bog. So I will kind of have to go just touching the bog. There it is. But you go first next turn.
I do.
So you could be a little jerk. So I'm gonna pull back a bit. Patience, right? Patience with the daddy missile.
So Ring, yeah, we have considered trying to do multi-platform streaming It is a little difficult to set up, but it's something we're looking into for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, really the only hard part I feel like about we were just talking about this today, is how to answer all the chats.
Yeah, it would be kind of hard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not the difficulty of setting it up, George. It's the difficulty of trying to figure out how to communicate with the various entities that we'll be streaming on. But all right, so that was their activation, so that's fine.
Okay.
Then, don't go into that. Then I'm going to take my wardens and basically.
Is that the +1 draw zone you've got right now?
It is.
All
yeah.
right.
I'm gonna take my wardens, and I'm just gonna maneuver them up. I'm going. Actually, you know what? Sentinels first. I'm gonna march them up 10 to right there.
Okay.
Hit
Cool.
Move my sentinels up.
So I will also just march on up. So I'm gonna get 9 here, which means I sort of do 9 and a little bit as I just touch the make contact with the bog.
All right.
Round 1 is such a blast. Although that's a lot of action for.
Yeah, that's a unfortunate little bit of hurt there that I didn't want to deal with, but and so I will I'll actually just maneuver these guys up this way.
Okay.
And I will turn them this way. Yeah.
Sounds good. Cool. Well, I'm done.
As am I. So that is going to be first round. Score is 0-0, obviously. Because that is just the way it goes.
Alrighty, I'm gonna pee.
Alright.
We shall continue.
So yeah, guys, we got while Nick takes care of that. Oh, sorry. There you go. You changing that? So yeah, that was a tough first roll for me, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna have to now prioritize whether I want to get my boys healed up or if I want to move first and possibly get blocked. So this is going to be interesting. I'm actually going to drop some cards here. I'm going to drop some cards. I am dropping some good cards, but it's also because I'm looking for specific cards. And actually, okay.
So you go first, sir.
Okay.
How do you like Baratheons? So I don't feel fantastic about them right now. They have basically no way to get card draw. They have basically no way to have any kind of range, so they're not very flexible. Mm-hmm. And the only cavalry unit they have is flayed men, which is just so expensive. So, you know, I think like all newer factions, right? They're just sort of unit limited, but they're good. I think they're pretty good. And like I was saying, I think on the closed group, I think they're a really good demo army because they're pretty simple. They have a lot of counterattacks, and they're fun. And you just get to experience smashing hammers quite a bit. So
yeah,
they're good for sure. I just they're not my favorite at the moment.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to play Baratheon Conviction at the start of the round. Target one friendly infantry unit, attach this card to them, discard it when they fail a morale test while this card is attached. Basically, they get, if I control the crown, they get 1 wound from a failed panic test, regardless of abilities or rolls. If you control the letter, you block 2 hits with defense save to 6.
Control the crown.
I wish it was just combat unit, but unfortunately it's just infantry unit, so I can't help my poor flayed men. But that's I am going to try to help my...
That's good. That's good for them.
Yeah, help my guys there.
Okay.
And then I will I'm going to have to block this, so I'm going to use. Actually, we're gonna use Alistair Florent to panic bomb your Bolton Cutthroats.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me think about this. Hold on one second. They do have the token,
They do.
but Pyros are also garbage.
They have a 7. So 7, but guard captain.
Yeah.
And everything is 7.
It's 7, but 3 have guard captain.
Yeah.
So let's do the Pyros. Let's hit the Pyros with the -1 and make it 8 because they're out of the werewood range.
So which one did you say?
Pyros.
Okay,
Take Gregor and the Pyros.
You got it. So just a -1 then?
Gregor and the Pyros, yep.
You want to switch to dice cam?
Switch to dice cam. Here we go. We need some 1s. Oh, baby! Just as bad.
So, what did I roll? A 2?
So you rolled a 2.
So 5.
So you just 5. Alright.
Alright, I can make that work.
Alright.
Well, I was gonna block this anyway, but now I actually get something out of it.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I will take the wounds.
We had to block each other there.
Yeah.
Basically had to block each other there.
And I will put weakened. I guess I'll just put him on the flayed men. The wardens don't do a hell of a lot, and I can't put it on Stannis, so.
Weakened. What'd you say? You're one on the flayed men, right? Wait, no. What'd you say? I'm sorry. The wardens?
No, yeah, the flayed men.
Oh, the flayed men.
Yeah, that's. There's kind of nothing else to put them on.
Token
right
boys. Token boys.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna place Shira on the letter.
Okay.
Draw 2 tactics cards.
You get to remove a token, right?
I do. I'm gonna remove the weakened off my cutthroats.
Alright.
And I'm gonna place weakened on.
So many tokens right now.
I know. I'm going to place
Goofy.
weakened on. Actually, I'm gonna place. This is tough.
Nick, how many pyros did you lose?
What?
How many pyros did you lose?
I have 10 wounds right now.
He has 10 wounds.
I lost 5, but I regen 3.
He regen 3, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, let's put weakened on these guys.
Okay.
The Mountainsmen with the guard captain.
You got it.
Just because they're inching up. They're looking for something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I should remove these.
Looks good. I'll put Cersei on the free maneuver.
Alright.
And I will maneuver my guardsmen up 5.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Wait, don't they have a 4?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Get your ass back an inch. No, I don't think it's gonna matter, but
Nah, I'll still make it on the beach.
yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Alright. Let's start around.
It's a real shame none of Chris's units have died yet. I agreed. I tried. I couldn't have tried harder.
Oh man. How come units aren't dead yet? My flayed men took a pretty serious panic token to the face, so
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna get my wardens up and over this objective.
Up and over.
So they are gonna go 8.
Okay.
And cover that token.
Looks good.
And then I'm just gonna pivot this way a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll go like that.
I like it.
So they're controlling that token.
Cool. Chris, you want to switch to kind of 3D cameras? We kind of show people what's happening here. Yeah. Alrighty. So I will. What do I want to do? Oh right, I haven't activated this guy. So what am I doing? So if I get up here, and I would need to march. Yes. This guy's move 5. It's only a 4 to get me. I will. I'll go ahead and just march up with the guardsmen
Alright.
to cover the point.
Sounds good.
Just enough. Go like this.
Them guardsmen.
The tar pit awakens.
Yep, that tar pit though.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Tar pit boy. Tar pit boy. Okay. Let's see.
You can keep it on railcam for a bit.
7, 8, 9. They're 5. That's a 4 plus.
Does that get to enter to?
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
4 plus.
Oh, so you macroed it so it also changes live when you press the button? So it's like a 2-parter?
What do you mean?
So like it switches the camera and it also transitions it? That's cool. That's because you normally, like when you're not doing that, you have to click 2 things.
Just like do that and then
Yeah, that's
go back.
really neat.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Man, 4 plus charge. That is tough, man.
Yeah. But hey, you rolled double once, so you won't fail. That's how odds work, you know.
Yep. Of course, for sure. Got no good, man. I'm gonna go ahead.
All we need is John Madden drawing on the screen. It's
Yeah.
coming.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Couple more subscribers and we'll put him on retainer. Is he dead?
These are destructible.
I don't know.
So
They are destructible.
Oh wait, did the camera freeze? Oh no, my hand was just there for a really long time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Flayed Men's activation to destroy this barricade.
All right.
Yep. So they have done that.
Wait, do you put the hedges there in return, or is that just another
No,
thing?
I think you just destroy them.
Okay,
So I'm gonna
cool.
destroy those.
Shock and awe.
I know, right? It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
I
I had to do do that.
I get it.
I gotta open this board up a little bit, and that's
Yeah.
really causing me some
Some angst.
issues.
Agreed.
Those pyros are looming very, very dangerously over there.
Mm-hmm.
Waste an attack. That's not my own barrier. I did not put that there.
I put that there.
I would not do that.
I usually do that now. I just kind of awkwardly
Yeah.
put it on the board because it just forces the opponent to either waste an attack or they're kind of split. It just...
Oh man, famous last words.
Get charged into your silly 3. Is this the one without a Master Warden, right?
That one does not have a Master Warden yet.
No.
That is correct.
Yeah. I'm gonna go first or next turn, right?
You do?
Okay. Well, let's see if I can clear this completely. I think I can.
So what do you have?
I guess I can't really clear it without
Well, yeah.
without being an inch away.
Yeah, you'd have to be an inch away.
I'm guessing. Let me just
That would
grab
be
that.
a horrible charge.
Yeah.
It would be a almost you
What
need
would
a
this-
5 on 2 dice. -1.
Well, I'd need to be here.
Okay.
I guess I could.
Yeah, you could.
I guess I could do it. All right. It didn't look like. Well, is that an inch away at the closest kind of?
Point. I'll say.
I'm gonna say it is.
I'll say it is. Yeah. It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine for.
So it ends up looking something. So it's 9, right? Because the bog is a -1.
Yep.
So it'd be like.
Okay. I'll say that's legal.
Yeah, that's good to me.
All right. If this ain't a bait, I don't know what is. Yeah.
Come on, Stannis.
Yeah, right. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Oh, that ain't a bait at all, friends. Okay. All right.
Agree. If I want to drain the swamp, I should be able to.
Oh man.
Not to get political, but
Let's see what this would be. It's still gonna be a 3. Damn, that sucks. 1, 2 would be a 3. It's just out. Actually, if I like that, trade would touch, so this would be the closest one. Oh. If I kind of go like that.
you could probably fit from in the front.
Yeah, I'll definitely be able to fit. I'm just trying to see if I can get it to be a 2. Yeah, that's a 2. Is that a 2?
No.
Oh, it's just. I think if I measure it here, it's a 2.
Yeah,
Move
move
that guy. Actually, move all these guys. I want that 2, guys.
Chris isn't playing the luck game
No,
anymore.
I am making sure that.
I don't think so, sir.
Oh damn!
Mm-hmm.
It is just out.
All
of a 2.
pre-calculated.
That is really just a pain.
I crunched the numbers before this.
That is just out of. All right, so I'm going to take my Stannis boys. I'm going to charge them right in here. It's going to be a 3 plus to make that charge.
Do it.
Because you know this is how we do it.
Okay. Oh, I didn't influence anybody yet. I don't think it'll really matter, but I guess I'll just stick it here.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And yes, I get it. Let's go.
Drum roll, please. Yeah.
Or actually, I guess that works too.
Clap in chat for Chris's
So
not
what?
horrendous roll, and I guess I have to shift over.
Yeah, you have to shift over a little bit. So, all right. So first true combat of the night here. We get 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8 with Sundering and Crit Blood.
Pretty good.
Not bad. And rerolls.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to do on the attack card wise.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Cool.
let's see how we do here, kids. Not bad. It's 3 ups. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and 2 crits.
Okay.
All right. So 5 hits, 2 crits. So 5 plus 4 is 9 hits.
9 hits. All right. I'm gonna play. Unless he has something to stop me, I'm gonna play Wealth of the Rock. So I'm gonna get +1 defense saves. I'm on 3s, and since I control the bag, I automatically block D3. So 2. So 7 hits on 3s.
4s because Sundering.
Oh yes, right. Sunday.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
it just cancels out.
Oh right, yeah, exactly. Well, it works out. I'm still happy with that because 5s are no bueno.
Freaking Wealth of the Rock. Are you kidding me?
So I think that's 1 wound for you, Butterino.
What?
I like these new pumpkin spice dice.
Are you kidding me?
So
Take your panic test at
I will.
+1.
I will. And then at +1, right? So I'm on
Yeah.
6, is it? So I passed.
Jesus. Yeah, go to the top again. That's crazy. So they take 1 wound total. Yeah, great. Awesome. Beautiful. Wonderful. And there you go.
Alrighty, I'm just going to get these boys in here as much as I can. I'll probably have to maneuver. Actually, I need to march. How much can I march before I bump into myself?
Dice are hitting right in the feels for some of our recent games. Really, Carl? Oh man, that was just rough. You just charge Stannis. You can't just sit and drag us over the first. Yeah, Carl. Sure, man. Just charge Stannis. He says you'll be fine. He says. Yeah.
It's gonna go like this.
Is that March?
Yeah.
Okay.
Patience.
I hear it's a virtue. Okay. 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 Oh, boys and girls, this is just something. This is just something. I'm gonna push these guys up 7
Okay.
and pivot them kind of right into this. So actually, no, I take that back. I'm gonna go back another inch. Basically, we want them to be like this. I think, yeah.
Okay. Kind of jammed up a little bit.
A little bit, but I do have an idea of what I want to do. It's just
I actually think this is good for them.
it is. It's just
I know it's not the best in the world, objective-wise, but
man.
Sundering is nice on a 4
Yeah.
unit.
So I've got 1 activation left.
Okay. I do not control the crown, so I will not draw my extra card, unfortunately. But I will go ahead and just kind of. Can I make this go 5? I cannot, so I have to march. I'll march, whatever that is, 6. Cover the point. And this is the free maneuver. Okay.
Alright.
Had to let the dog out. What did I miss? Let's see. Chris only did 1 wound to me.
On a Stannis on Sentinel's charge.
Now he made the charge. He just rolled poorly, and Wealth of the Rock definitely hooked me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I rolled well. You didn't roll poorly at all. You rolled 9 hits.
No, I rolled 9 hits.
7 went through after Wealth of the Rock on 4s, and I blocked 6 times.
6, yeah, he rolled,
And,
I think, 4 5s and a 4.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
right.
Or whatever, 5 5s and a 4.
Sure.
I can't even make that charge.
Go with the 6.
No.
You don't want to panic, though, guys.
No. Yeah. Man, I'm outmaneuvered here a little bit. Yeah. All right, I will. Maneuver these guys. 4. Push back.
Okay.
Literally not moving up that much at all.
Sure.
And they're gonna go right there, and that's gonna be their activation. And I'm all activated.
Alright, just gonna march up here. Just as much as I can. Do this.
This is rough.
It is.
This is super rough, guys. Man. I'm thinking given the Baratheon lack of mobility, Flayman could have been employed on a flank to better effect. Yeah, but that's what he would expect. And honestly, in this case, I don't think the flanks were really an option. With his 5 units basically in a battle line, it really doesn't give me a lot of room to maneuver around. But either way, they wouldn't be in a bad spot if they didn't take that massive panic test fail.
It's true.
If they were, 1 or 2 wounds down, they would be fine the way they are right now.
It's true.
Might see some new units for Baratheon. I've not heard anything as of yet when we will see Baratheon units, unfortunately. I don't have that great of sources, though. I just know that Nick tells me when the distributors have something.
we haven't seen any
really
word on other units for Baratheons.
Yeah.
Other than that, we know, I think, 2nd to 3rd week of November they come out. Are the rumors true of Neutral Heroes 2 and Stormcrows for next week? Yes, they are true.
Yes.
We checked with our distributor, and we should have them between the 15th and the 18th, I believe.
Yeah. So if we do have them for stream next week, I will play them.
Yeah.
I will play 1 unit, at least of archers, mercenaries, and I will mix in as many of the.
Do we use Asmodee? No, we do not use Asmodee.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it.
Yeah.
That's it for round 2.
That is it for round 2.
So scoring.
Oh yeah, scoring. So
actually, here's do you get to choose which objective you score first because you were
I think first player.
You were first player.
It does not matter for me in this case, so you can go ahead and score your objectives back to back because both mine are.
Yeah, we do use Alliance. That's I think they're exclusive for North America.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% on that, but. So let's get the panic test out of the way.
All right.
So it's at a -1.
Yeah. Do you want to just do it on the table?
Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So an 8 because I have a guard captain anyway, and it's gonna re-up, right? So
yeah.
I pass. So you get to choose one now.
All right.
But I don't think you have.
I don't have any.
You don't have any activatables,
no.
right?
So I'm gonna score 2 points.
Okay.
Attack.
So
right player.
I get to make a free maneuver now.
Oh yeah, you do. You get a free maneuver or retreat.
Right.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Nick's gonna have 2 points as well. I'm sorry,
4
4 points.
Because 2, 3, 4.
He's got the middle objective and 2 other.
Actually, I'll put a vulnerable and weakened on somebody. I'm gonna put both on the cutthroats.
Yep.
And as my last kind of activatable objective.
I'm getting crushed on tokens, man. I'm getting crushed on tokens.
Token King.
Yeah.
I guess I will. What do I want? Do I could even retreat here and then just charge back in.
Definitely good.
It's kind of silly, but.
Is it though? It's really not.
One thing I was actually thinking of doing. Actually, so here's something weird. Oh, I don't control the crown. But if I controlled the crown and I took the free maneuver here, would I draw a card? With Preston? Does that work?
Good.
Because it's end of the round, right?
That's a good question. Does anyone know the ruling on that? I actually don't know the answer to that.
Does anyone here play Tabletop Simulator? Wild Carl Card Carl does, and he streams it. So you should definitely check that out. It seems fun.
Because I think technically it's an action. I mean, it's a free maneuver.
Yeah, I mean, I don't control the crown anyway, but I think that's an interesting. So, question we were talking about, guys. So it's end of the round, right? I have Preston. What's the last name? Greenfield.
Mm-hmm.
And if you control the crown, anytime you perform an action, you draw a card, right? Let's say I control the crown now, and from scoring the objective, I can make this unit make a free maneuver. Would he count as controlling the crown, thus drawing another card at the end of the round? Or does it not count?
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Yeah, weird, right?
Yeah.
But I'm
don't
guessing yes, right? Because we're still resolving the round.
Yeah.
The NCUs don't move. I don't know. I mean, I don't control the crown anyway, but I just think that's kind of weird.
I would say probably yes, but
Because one thing you could do, right, is essentially you could move him away to protect him, and then just move him back onto the point at the end of the round, scoring again. So you just keep milling cards.
yeah.
You know, kind of neat.
All right. So.
Sorry, I need to.
Yeah, you just have to make your maneuver.
Yeah. I don't think it doesn't matter a hell of a lot right now, to be honest. But I think I just need to move these guys up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna maneuver. Oops. I'll just move them up.
Oh man. Just an inch away from you. It's annoying. Is prior to cleanup phase, therefore the NC is still in the crown, therefore
Yeah,
yes.
it counts,
that's
right?
what I thought.
It's kind of cool. That's a cool little thing, right?
Yeah. That's we both.
Yeah,
we both
it
thought
does.
that as
It
well.
does need to activate. It's just whenever you perform an action.
Yeah,
which is
we
what
were
makes-
both along that thinking that it would. It doesn't. It's
Yeah.
not going to because he doesn't control the crown. But
Right.
in the case that he did, it would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to keep track of the score. We got it on the board. All right. So.
So this goes away as well.
So you maneuvered them up. So it's round 3.
Yep. Round
And
3. It's 4 to 2.
4 to 2.
4 to
Nick.
2?
Yeah.
All right. This might be a little greedy, but I'm gonna take Cersei on the free attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna put. Can you have modifiers to morale, or you just can't take tokens?
I can never take tokens.
Okay, so you can still have negatives to your morale.
Yeah, I
Okay,
can
just
have
checking.
negatives.
I'm kind of new to Baratheons as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that on them,
All right.
and I will.
Oh, hold on. Start of the round. I have a start of the round card.
Okay, cool.
Let me just make sure. The start of the round cards are tough because like you typically just like go right into it, whoever's turn it is. You have to be like, oh fuck, start of the round. You know, that's I don't
I know,
really like
the-
the start of the round
The
cards, but
speed of light kind of action is a
Yeah.
little tricky.
Okay, so it's tactical approach. So attach this card to a friendly combat unit until the end of the game.
Okay.
While attached, whenever it makes an attack, basically if it has a condition token, I can expend it. Or I'm sorry, expend it for D3 wounds. If it's Stannis unit, it's 3 wounds.
Oh, to
instead
3,
of
right?
Yeah.
I'm going to.
So just put it on there. They don't have a condition token, so it's not going to matter in this case. But
Right. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna shoot you for I believe it's 6 hits.
yeah. Oh, you're doing with the Pyro boys, huh?
Yeah. So I am firing into combat, so they will have to take a panic test. Actually, here's a weird question: if I'm firing into combat, so my Mountains men have to take a panic test, but do they get affected by vicious? Oh. I'm not attacking them, right? It's
I don't
not.
think so. No, I don't think
so
that would
either.
be the case.
Chris, you want to switch your dice, guy?
Yes.
All right.
You got
Or,
it.
yeah, Zach. Thanks.
Zach got it.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure. How's it going? So we're just. It's going pretty well. It's Chris got unlucky with Snake Eyes on the first move there. So
Yeah.
6 shots, I think, on 3s. So 5 wounds.
5 wounds. 5 sentinels down.
And panic at -3.
So the 9 minus 3 brings him to 10, so it's another 1.
Try, and then that's it for me.
Okay. 6 dice on that. Man, I just 6. this is tough.
It is.
This is tough.
It is. There's a lot of. I've got a lot of options right now.
How much do I need to clear this unit? A lot. I need a lot to clear this unit.
Zach, you want to switch to like real cam? Just kind of show everybody what's going on in the game. Sorry, the 3D one. Nope. That's top cam.
What do you want?
The one, this one. There you go.
That's what
There you
I
go.
had.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's on. You gotta look at that screen.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
just- yeah,
sorry.
there's
It gets so confusing looking at
I
the
know.
two previews.
I'm in just a terrible spot. This is really not great. Yeah, I'm just in a pretty poor spot, just overall. Oh boy. 3 guard captains.
No, 2. So there's a. Oh yeah, sorry, 3. So 2 in the Mountainsmen, 1 in the Guardsmen. This is Preston and the Mountain. Sounds like all the cams need nicknames. Yeah, we kind of have. I don't know. We call the kind of the one on the rail. Yeah, Blimp Cam. Yeah, that's a good one. Sponsorship. This is the Ford Cam.
Man.
We've got Wheaties Cam. Ooh, I like that. All right. Which one should be the on the table cam?
On the table cam?
Should it be the one that's on the table?
Yeah.
All right. For now on, the rail cam is the on the table cam. It's official.
Man. I have no good options. I legitimately have 0 good options.
Name them after dragons. All right. The top one is Puff. Puff the Magic.
So I'm gonna have to actually play Alistair on the crown and bomb your pyros.
Really?
Because I need them to go down ranks.
Okay. All
We'll
right.
see what happens.
Okay, you got it.
I got no good options right now. I'm really in a rough spot.
So that's negative. Am I within 6 of that? Probably not.
No, you might be within 6 of this.
I don't think so.
No, you're just
Doesn't-
out.
So negative 1 puts me at an 8.
Gosh, and they don't panic, do they?
Not yet.
So yeah, that was an 8. He rolled an 8, and yeah, that was a waste of an activation. Yeah, I unfortunately I already lost this game.
You don't know that.
I do
yet.
know that. I 100% know that.
Okay, I'm going to charge your flayed men with my guardsmen.
Okay.
Just I guess I could. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Although right now you can't charge me, which is sort of nice. So if I do that, well, you still okay. I'm gonna charge you. Gonna charge my guardsmen into your flayed men in the front. I think is the only.
Yeah, that's the
only move right now.
option. Yeah.
So I'm just anything but a 1.
You got a 6.
The most anything but
Yeah.
a 1. That probably will pull me off the point. Just gonna lift it up like this. It does.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's okay. And I might.
Alright, splayed men.
I'm doing that for a reason. So reason why I'm doing this is because the guardsmen right now are very much in the way of me charging in with the
freaking guys.
Yeah, I gotta get the missile through. I gotta start overrunning, or else,
Or else.
nothing good. So, so it's 6 hits. 6 hits on 4s.
I just 7. I'm not only 6. That's great.
Yeah, they're garbage.
They're so bad.
It's all about the land supremacy.
Yep.
Which I probably will get.
Well, you have a guard cap.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not terrible.
Alright, 3.
So 3 hits so far. I get rerolls, and just 3 hits. So
Alright,
3 hits on
2.
2s. Give me a 1.
You gotta
Think?
1. Are you kidding me? Only against you, man.
I
This
know.
is unbelievable.
Get another wound.
Dice game, man. It's just a dice game. Panic test at
+1, I think.
Yeah, +1 and plus. Oh no, he doesn't have.
Yeah, he doesn't have a. Just
Yeah,
Renly
so
has
it's just a
a.
5.
No way.
Dude, let me just put the dice game so you guys can see what I rolled.
Did you roll 3?
I rolled a 3, so that is another 2 wounds.
Well, the guard's been putting in an unexpected amount of work. For Chris.
Oh my god! I used them with vets, and it's definitely nice and noiseless. Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
plenty from them.
All right. I'll play.
Honestly, only reason I did that was just to lock them up, right, and kind of get the guardsmen out of the way.
Okay, I'm gonna play counter charge and try to charge my king.
Cutthroats.
Cutthroats in.
Okay.
My cutthroats are gonna charge the guardsmen. Should be fun.
Oh, that's interesting.
Let's see what I even need. I'm not sure what I need.
Maybe a 3.
I think I just need a 1.
Oh, really? That's not bad.
Yeah, they're 5. Yeah, I just need a 1. So,
Okay.
yeah, let me just make sure. Yeah, I can charge through my own unit in contact. Yeah, it's just a 1.
Not
So,
bad at all.
Alright, it's a 6.
You make it.
So, I will go in and like this.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Actually, I guess I have to go like this because either 100 or.
Yeah.
So it's like that. This is probably a bad move, but at this point, I need to do something pretty drastic to get. I don't get vulnerable on them. 2, 4, 6, 8. But I do get 8 dice. Rerolling on 3s. Vicious that doesn't do anything.
It's true.
Oh, these ones, man. Alright, so that's 6 hits so far.
Okay.
They all hit.
They'll use the weekend.
Weekend. So 8 rolls. Ooh. So that's 6.
6 hits. All right.
Minus 1.
-1, 2, 4, 6. I'm on 6 hits or on 4s.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Not bad.
It's
So 2 wounds so far, and a panic test at -2 because of
3.
well, it's a werewood.
Oh, werewood?
Werewood, and then vicious, and so 3. Oh, it's 2.
2.
Yeah, minus
so
2.
Minus 2.
So I'm still on the 9. So
You got the guard captain though.
yeah. So
So you're
I'll
gonna-
take my 1.
Take your 1.
So 3 wounds altogether. And do you benefit from the failing the test?
I do. I don't. I do. I would get 2
Actually,
wounds.
I rolled
healed,
a 4, so I could take 3 more wounds. I wonder if it's better because if the flayed men do it, then they'll spread fear. That's okay. I'll
That is
take
up to you.
Yeah, I'll take 3. So guard captain is done for the round on the guardsman.
Yeah.
And that's it for you.
Yeah. I just got nothing. I got nothing, man. I'm really.
Understood.
I'm in a tough spot. I'm just in a tough spot, guys. This is very. It's just hard when you know how far behind you are.
It's true.
This early.
There's not a lot of options.
No, I'm. Unfortunately, that was a deployment error. I think on my part, putting Stannis not on a flank edge. Yeah. Oh, this. Oh wait, no. This is.
Alrighty. I can just feel the sorrow. Yeah, Chris is not having a fantastic time.
Yeah, this is unfortunately another. Man, on stream I just get really poor rolls. It just continues. All right. Well, the game moves on.
All right, I'm gonna charge you with the mountain into
Okay.
your commander.
Very nice.
So I will need a. What do I need here? I think I can fit halfway. So anything gets me in. Actually, why don't I just make sure I can actually fit? That would be awkward. most certainly can.
Yeah.
So anything but a 1 still gets me in, but it'll be disorderly. So 3. Oh, I guess I would need a. I would have made anyway, but sorry, I have to roll 2 dice.
You have
Take
to roll
take
two
the
dice.
lowest.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
So I go like this, and I'm gonna play 2, 4, 6. So you can't take tokens, right?
Nope. Can't take tokens. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think you.
I think I might be able to. So let's do the D3 wounds off of the game first, I guess. So 1 wound so far.
I think they're just pretty much dead.
2, 4.
They're just gone, boys.
Never know.
Can we get a Chris roll the 1 counter for the stream? There is a lot.
Oh, we
Chase.
should make that
There
as
is
like
there is a lot of ones.
That's actually a great idea.
And I'm about to get
I
at
think
least
we rolled 3.
I could get potentially 2 overruns here.
So I get to re-roll.
They're dead. Oh no, actually,
Not yet.
we need 2 more. There we
Okay.
go. Okay.
So I take a wound now as well.
Yeah. There goes my commander, and there goes my hardest hitting unit.
I take a wound, and then I'm gonna overrun.
Yep. Here it starts.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to overrun, so I get to pivot and then make a charge. So I feel like the only thing that I can do it to is this guy. But I can't. I guess I can fit, and then you have to shift over.
What is the wording on overrun?
It's
What is it? What's the trigger?
Yeah, I'll read it. So when a friendly unit destroys an enemy, instead of maneuvering, that unit may pivot and then make a charge action. If it's a House Clegane unit, which it is, it gains +2 to its charge distance roll.
So what is? Oh man. So counter charge in this would be conflicting. So then your card would go first.
Because I went first, right? So
Yeah.
I have priority.
But here's the issue. If I would play the card, but you already charge in, and then they can no longer see the unit, I can't charge in, I guess, right? This is just...
Well, yeah, I guess so. Like, you want to charge here?
It doesn't matter. I can charge either one because they see you.
Right.
But the problem is that because of the conflicting wording, you would charge first. That's a weird interaction.
Well, yours is when a friendly unit gets attacked, right?
Yeah.
You get to countercharge.
Yeah.
So technically, you could play that before I finish, right?
So
couldn't you play that before I finished killing you?
Yeah.
But the problem was you couldn't have played it because you couldn't have seen me to begin with. You know what I mean? Because your unit was blocking.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a little weird.
Still have to roll hits. What is the timing for
counter
countercharge?
Question, chat. This is kind of weird. So I want to play overrun, but Chris wants to play countercharge. A friendly is attacked before it's destroyed. Agreed. But when the friendly unit was attacked, he didn't have line of sight of me. Well, you couldn't have made a charge here because your unit was in front. So can he wait?
He's not getting attacked until they've moved out of line of sight. The problem is, this unit can technically charge, I believe. No, I can't. It would have to be this unit.
Yeah,
but
it would have
Nick
to
is
be...
saying that they're...
So Chris's base was here. Yeah, you could put...
So I was like, I definitely see you.
Yeah, that's true. You just couldn't have fit. But
Yeah.
I guess it...
But if the trigger... But they're gone now.
So if he couldn't have
this,
fit
this
before...
unit did have line of sight.
Yeah, he did have line of sight, but he couldn't actually make the charge because of his unit in the way. Can he make a charge now because now there's no more unit? I guess. But he does. But he does now, so play it as it lies now. So yeah, play it out. I'm gonna try to counterplot it anyway. But
Okay, so yeah, because I would think that because it's attacked, the attack is not over yet.
sure.
But the problem is, when should you actually play this card? That's the problem.
Yeah,
that
do
I
you
have
play
here.
it because you
So-
couldn't necessarily play it right before the action plays out because it may not
So
necessarily
like when he
work.
charged, like I can't.
When does the countertext say he charges?
So it says when a friendly unit is attacked, one other friendly unit may immediately make one free charge action targeting the attacker.
Right, but immediately, you wouldn't have been able to attack me, right? Because you were like this, or you were shifted.
Yeah,
You
but
were
then
like
would
this.
that mean I should have then theoretically say I had a unit that was
If
on.
it wasn't destroyed, then it's wasted. Oh, I understand. So you would get to charge. So you would get to declare. You would get to do your charge, right, Chris?
Oh, but I would have the
But
risk that
If I didn't kill you, then you couldn't have charged me because there's no way to fit it in. So it would have been a failed charge. But now, since I did kill
Okay,
you, you
so-
do get to charge me, I guess, right?
Oh, hey, what's up, Michael? How you doing, bud? So the tactics card trigger is after the unit is attacked, not when.
Right.
So then my issue becomes so then it becomes right after he's attacked, I play counter charge. Fake account. Who knows? Maybe, may not be. I don't know. And then I would play counter charge. I would charge in, but he is the
Zach,
first
you wanna
player
put this
right
camera
now.
on so I can kind of show?
Yeah. So he is the first player right now. So if it's conflicting timing on the trigger, which I don't think it is, basically my question is which trigger comes first? The after the friendly combat unit is attacked, or the when its overrun is destroyed? The attack isn't after until a step of attack has been resolved. Prove it's real. Spoil something for us.
I'm gonna say, and I could be totally wrong, but I feel like you do get to charge me. Because
that's how I feel, but
because-
it feels wrong because
let's say though you had a unit left, you would be declaring the charge. I mean, okay, let me ask you this. Can I declare a charge against you if I couldn't successfully make the charge? I couldn't fail, right? I don't know.
See, that's my confusion. The confusion is where is the time? Sometimes triggers on overrun and counter charge.
So I get.
So
to
it
go,
is a simultaneous. So then I can't charge.
Right.
In fact,
I get to resolve my
he
card
gets-
first because it's my turn.
So that's kind of what I had thought initially.
It's interesting though. It's
But just because the trigger is worded differently, but I understand how it would be the same trigger. I think for me, it's just. It's not semantics, but you're starting to get into like the nitty gritty of what constitutes the end of an attack, like when does overrun. So
sure.
okay, I'm fine with that. Basically, I
am too.
can't play counter charge then.
Yeah,
guess.
not now.
Yeah, I mean unless you charge there.
Well, okay, but if I charged you here, you could play it, I guess, on these guys, but you wouldn't have line of sight because you couldn't see this unit now. So that'd be over here.
Also, we have the issue is can your tray fit anywhere to charge? So there's a lot of things going on here.
I know.
So can you actually fit your tray anywhere to charge any of these guys?
Well, I could fit as much as I. That's a good question because I would have to do this, right? Can you move that guy?
Yeah.
So maybe not.
No. So
I
you
mean-
can't fit there.
I mean, I could fit here. I guess
No.
not.
Have to be
I can't
completely
fit. Well, I can move this base though,
off. Oh yeah.
so I could fit like. I could fit like this, and then you'd have to shift over, right?
Yeah.
Because part of me touches your base, so you'd shift over 50. I'm assuming is what happens,
Yeah.
right?
Man, this is such a weird.
I know. There's
interaction right now.
this
There's
is
a
like-
lot going
This
on.
is like blowing
specific,
my mind right
specific trigger wording does not matter. Only the event causing them. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I think there's okay. So, I would say then yes, you can make that charge because when you pivot and move, you can move through your own guys.
Yeah.
So you would contact the tray.
now. Yep. And I can clear both trays,
Yeah.
so I'd be fine.
And
More than
then
half of my base can see your front.
I would have to slide 50
Yes.
as close to 50.
You'd have to
yeah. So you would pull
exactly.
me in, basically.
I'd pull you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that. It's called multitasking caramel corn. God. The real
Jeez.
Shinal is a cave deep beneath the earth finishing the Bloodborne board game. Oh man, those models are
They're freaking awesome.
freaking awesome for the Bloodborne board game. So yeah, okay, so overrun. I'm gonna gentlemen's agree to take countercharge back even though you didn't agree to it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I do get +2 to my distance, but I won't really need it.
Yeah.
So 6.
6.
So here's what happens. I go like this. I fit
Right there.
like this. Actually, I'd be touching, and then you'd shift over like
shift
that.
over 50.
And then I'm gonna play. When a friendly unit makes a melee attack, I get critical blow. If it's household gain, I get on 5s.
Oh my god. You don't get your charge bonus, by the way, on Poppy Monitor.
That's
Master War.
very smart. So you are panicked
Yeah.
though. You are panicked.
Panicked. Cool.
So let's do these guys first. So. Oh.
Okay. Yay. What is going on?
So that's 8 wounds. And then D6 for so another 3.
Wait.
So 11.
How do I get another D6?
Or sorry, D3 with
Both?
Clegane.
Oh, D3.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
that
rolled a
was
6.
3?
Sorry, I rolled a 6, so it was a 3. So it's 11 wounds.
Can you put up the cam, the face cam?
The face cam. We got to make that into a GIF.
Just wait, just roll morale.
Guys, the Mountain and Pyromancers is so good. You have to protect him. He needs the VIP
And I
support.
popped an order that negates charge bonuses.
It's true.
Okay.
So panic test minus.
Yeah, but
1.
nerf Stark for sure. For sure, nerf Stark. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not angry. I'm not upset at all. Panic test at.
I agree with the nerf, by the way. Before we
Don't use nerf. It's an ugly word. So 8. So. It's fucking gone. Jesus Christ.
and then I get
that's
to
another
search
point.
for it.
Yep.
And
They're gone. This is just ugly, folks.
Can you
This
pull
is
that
ugly.
ruler out, please?
This is ugly. Oh my god. Oh yeah. You got that figured out how to work that.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be an interesting podcast on Sunday. Yep, yeah it is. I was kind of teasing it before, Chase. Oh man.
And that's it for them.
This is.
Oh wait, how did
something.
How did this happen? Alrighty.
So I can't even use countercharge because it doesn't give me a free.
Well,
Oh, it does give me a free pivot actually.
you could. Yeah. Do you get to charge here?
No, I'd have to charge the attacker.
Hmm.
That would happen before you did your search forth.
Oh, okay.
The question is, do I want to do it though? Actually, I can't move through your guys, so it can pivot through them. So yeah, no, I can't.
It does feel really good to kind of thematically think about the mountain killing Stannis. I just like to picture that.
Nick, shut up. All right. I'm gonna play Shira on the free maneuver. I'm gonna make a free retreat here.
All right.
And I'm gonna roll a 1. Yeah, go ahead, laugh it up, guys. I'm gonna roll a 1 and go back 6,
Okay.
and we're gonna do this because this is all I got, folks. This is all I got. Oh man.
That's gonna hurt though.
Sure. Whatever you say. All right. Cool stuff, folks. This is something.
If you can tell, guys, Chris is really enjoying this one.
Chris has some thoughts on the Stark situation. I do, and I think I was completely fair, to be honest, Chase. I do. I think I was very. I've been sitting on this argument for a long time, and I think I was able to mostly go over all the. I can't laugh at rolling ones that hits close to home. I'll tell you what, it's become thematic that my dice rolls on stream are historically bad.
It's true.
Which is tough sometimes.
And this is also your first time playing Baratheon.
It is my first time playing Baratheon.
I think
so.
I think they're in an interesting place right now.
Yeah, I don't hate them. I just think
they have really good cards, but no way to pull them out.
Yeah,
you're really kind of playing the game of you almost want to keep dumping to try to get your like last stands and all that kind of jazz.
Once I get comfortable with Stark again, and I come back, Blaze of Glory. You guys will see.
Bring your Rob Zerker back.
My legendary torpedoes.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to.
You're up.
I don't control the crown yet again. But
that's the plan.
This is tricky. How do I protect the mountain? I can't. I'm stuck.
You can't this time. I don't think.
This guy doesn't have a Master Warden, right?
Nope.
I can't charge you at all.
You can see him. Why would you?
Yeah, but I don't have half. I guess I do have half my base in the rear.
Yeah, because look, it's from there. It's from the corner arrow.
Right.
So yeah, you totally.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Chasing.
So I'm gonna
totally wipe those guys out.
That's probably the move.
Yeah,
and hope that the mountain doesn't eat it with the weekend.
Even if he eats it, does it matter?
No, I'll probably be okay. But I don't know. It makes me sad when he dies. He's my favorite commander. All right, so I'm gonna charge you.
No, Caramel, I totally agree. I think all of us are of that opinion.
So anything, a 1 is still disorderly though.
Yep.
So 3.
Okay, you got a 3. Alright.
So 8 hits.
Oh, he gets 2 extra points for killing my units, by the way.
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
8 hits. Criplo, vicious.
How many crits you got?
Great. 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna reroll the 3s as well.
Oh, look at that.
So 4 so far.
Interesting case of re-rolling.
Yeah, it didn't really help, I guess.
So 7 total?
So 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 hits.
7 hits on
6s.
I'll save 2, so 5 go down.
Alright. Actually, I'm gonna make you reroll those 2.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't have the letter, so it doesn't block 2 hits.
Right.
So these. Save it.
Okay.
So 7 wounds.
And you can only take 1 wound from panic right now.
Yes.
Because you have the crown, huh?
That's right. And
that's a pretty good card.
well, let's see. Let me roll it out just in case I do roll high.
Okay.
So it would be 2, 4, -1, 3.
That's it.
So 3,
Yeah,
which
minus.
would make him a 10. So let's just roll it real quick. Okay, so I only take 1, and this card gets nuked.
So it's 8 wounds altogether.
8 wounds altogether.
And that's it for me.
Yeah. Ay. Okay. I will. Yeah, man, it's really hard to activate these cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
It is. That when I played against Ron, he just toasted me because I mean, he's also just an amazing player, but it's just tricky to get cards out, and they have such good cards. So.
I'll play Ours is the Fury to attack back with I control the crown, so I also get my highest attack dice.
Nice.
So at least I get something back.
Okay.
2, 4, 6 dice. 8 dice. that's the wrong one.
You can switch to if you want.
So 7 hits.
7 hits.
7 hits back.
7 hits on 4s. Alright, you don't have Sundering, do you?
I don't.
No, just vicious. 3 dead guys. And a panic test.
-2.
At a -1
-1,
because of
yeah. Fine. Okay, and then as my activation, I'll charge into your boys here.
Sounds good.
Try to wipe these pyros out. I just need to not roll a 1.
Well, you'd make it anyway.
Yeah. I do make it automatically. 6. Sorry. I know you're trying to.
Okay.
So we'll go right in there. Just like that.
That's good.
6 dice with crits, but I've weakened. So yeah, roll those. But re-roll the charge dice.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll all the ones that weren't 6s.
Okay.
So yeah, in total that's 6 hits.
Okay, so reroll those.
Dropping dice everywhere. So that is 3 hits.
3 hits. Alright. The weekend goes away. So 3 hits on 6s to begin with.
Yep.
So
2 die.
2 wounds so far. And
-4.
panic test at vicious -3.
-3, sorry.
Okay. So I'm out at 10. Yeah. There you go.
Alright. I killed something! Woo! Screw you, Gregor.
No.
You only wiped out 2 units.
That's all he needed.
All he needed.
He's such a powerful 7 points.
Ah, yay.
Alright. You
Yeah.
get to search for it.
And I'm going to go this way
Alrighty.
and search forth here.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I was taking a token with me. Uh-oh. That was over here. There's no one on it.
Okay.
Because there was a barricade right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm going to charge into here before you charge me.
Alright.
So again, I just rolling for disorderly here.
Yep.
So 2, okay.
2.
And I will.
Don't forget. Oh, spread fear. That's right. They get panic.
Panicked? Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna put it on these guys, obviously.
You got it.
Actually, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. They're both options are not great. They're all guard captains, so
Yeah,
we'll put it on them.
Okay. It's long range of you, right?
Yeah, it's long. So I guess
But where were you before
no,
you
I was,
searched?
I
You
was
were
back
over
here.
there.
So it was
before.
only 2.
Yeah,
those
it really
2.
was only 2 options. So, all right. So they're panicked.
Yes. Oh, these guys are panicked too.
Yeah. Oh, I have the panic there. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
weakened as well.
You are weakened. Yeah.
Alrighty. So
Oh my gosh.
8 dice. Crit blows, vicious. Rerolls. But I am.
Chris, points. Do you have? Did you just get any points?
I did get it 1 point.
Alright.
Yeah.
So 6 hits. I'm assuming you want me to reroll.
Yeah, reroll the hits.
So
4.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 crit blow.
So 5 hits on 3s.
Yep.
Yeah. 1 wound.
Oh wow. Okay.
Then a panic test at 6.
-1.
So 8. Or no.
A minus 1, yeah.
So it's a 7.
Yep.
so
I'll make you reroll the 4.
Alright. So 2. So another 3.
Okay.
Yay.
Let me use this.
Okay. I will use countercharge.
You have so many.
Yes, that's my other countercharge.
That's your last one.
That's my last one.
That's your third.
And I will charge right over here.
Okay.
Can I charge the flank? I don't think so. No. I have to charge the front.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna see if I can roll.
Actually, sorry, I'm gonna counterplot that.
Oh, okay. Fuck. You're gonna counterplot it. Yeah, he counterplots it. Fuck Lannister, dude. Oh my god.
They're so good.
So I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm
Okay.
gonna reuse their activation. Or did I? No, yeah, that was their activation.
That was, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't use them yet? Oh, you did to get
Yeah,
him.
to
You
kill.
said that was the search for.
That was search fourth,
Right.
yeah.
It's still your turn though.
It is my turn.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to decide which of my dumb units. Well, folks, their models might be the coolest. Yeah, for sure. Man, this is a tough game. All right, I will.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Lannister is just—it's so.
Oh wait, did they?
It's so proactive, Carl.
When I attacked,
It's
they failed their panic test, but they used their order, didn't they?
No.
Oh no, they didn't fail.
No.
Okay, because
I think I rolled a 9.
that's true. All right, so I'm gonna just attack them there again.
Okay, are you gonna switch facing, or are you gonna just?
I can't. I'm engaged.
Oh,
two
right,
sides.
you're just games with 2
Yeah.
sides. Yeah, sure.
I'll get 4 dice.
Okay.
4 dice on 3s with vicious. So 2 hits.
Okay, and 2 hits on 4s. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much game. I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what score-wise? I'm at 6.
You're at 6. You have you only have 1 objective, but
Yeah. What do you have? 2 or 3 right now?
3. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna kill these guys here.
These guard captains are really shitty.
They're probably the best 1-point attachment in the game, in my opinion.
I just need. Oh man, the great axes though. Great axes, man.
They're the cure to a lot of things.
Yep. Great axes.
And they're not really that easy to panic. Well, actually, what are they, 6s?
They're 6 with
So you can-
Tully,
you
they're
can do it.
+2 though.
Yeah. +2 to your roll.
And with
You
Braun
still
on the
take
other
the
one,
wounds.
then it's also +2. But whatever.
It's
So
like
yeah.
someone's missing Stark a little bit.
I'm missing their morale. Is what I'm missing. Yeah.
You wanna call it?
I think we're gonna call it because I lose no matter what, and there's no use rolling this out. Unfortunately, I got my ass kicked again. I have a losing streak against Nick right now.
I know.
Because I'm not playing Stark pretty much.
That's it. That's all it is, folks.
I cannot win if I'm not playing Stark. It's amazing. It really is.
Well, it's your army. You know? Lannister is kind of my main faction. I missed it so.
Man. So one thing I didn't do a good job of on Monday is I didn't use Roos's ability shut off to get rid of the guard captains enough. And I didn't mill through those cards. That is probably the answer to all these guard captains. But hopefully, next week we will have some Storm Crows.
Yeah.
Romulan, yes, actually Nick does play Nightwatch as well. He actually hasn't played Lannister in a while. So on our VODs on our YouTube, there is a bunch of games of him playing.
At least one.
Yeah.
I think the next thing I play will probably be Night's Watch again. Because like I was saying earlier on stream, I really want to try the monkey with Builder Crossbowman.
Yeah.
It seems just theoretically like probably one of the best combos right now because they seem relatively unchargeable.
I think it would be really good. And guys,
it seems sick.
Like I said, I don't think Baratheon is bad, but I think 2 Wardens is tough to deal with because I don't have enough damage output here and enough survivability against those pyros. I think I like the 2 Sentinel list I have a little better than this list. But I do like this list a lot. I think I just got outpositioned a little bit, and
Definitely.
yeah. Those mountain men. If you don't get to them
Bad right
first,
dice
they
rolls.
what?
The morale, bad dice rolls. That hurt.
Listen. To be honest, rolling Snake Eyes first roll of the game and losing an entire rank on Flayed Men put me back monstrously.
Sure.
But
I think one of the things I would have tried to do a little bit more is heal them, though.
I
know. I mean, I had a
tried.
lot
It's
of
just-
options,
yeah.
right? It just, but
it's once they were in
Yeah.
there, it was a little, you know.
I get you.
I mean, you expected the flanks, so trying to put them in the middle as kind of a tar pit was kind of what I was working with. But there's just a slow army. It's hard to get them where I gotta go.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Brett.
Brett. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you
thanks.
soon.
Yeah, thanks for watching again.
But
man.
yeah, we're gonna finish up tonight. Nick, as always, great man. It was a
Yeah.
fun game.
Thanks, buddy.
GG's only, guys. Good games only. I got my butt kicked again, but you know what? I'll be back next week. And,
They need a lot. They need a lot.
Baratheons need some cavalry. They need some mobility for sure.
Yeah.
They can hit hard. Neutral getting a bunch more attachments is going to help, and they're going to have more NCUs. So
I'm so excited to
It's gonna be
see
fun.
what's coming in the next couple weeks.
it's going to be great. I think.
Unexpectedly so much. Like I'm
Yeah.
actually really impressed right now with Simon's ability to just pump out new stuff.
Yeah, I just
they're on a good.
I don't know if
they're in
they've
good
just
form
been
right
sitting
now.
on it, but they're throwing out at least 3-4 boxes almost a month now, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
Even like 2 is great. So we'll see what happens. We know it's coming this month, and hopefully next week we'll have some Stormcrows in our hands. If we don't, we'll definitely play them the week after.
Sure.
We do have Thanksgiving coming up in the next couple weeks,
Yeah,
which I
the
think
week after that,
28th.
right?
I think it falls on the Thursday.
It
So
does.
so we're gonna have
Doesn't
to.
it always?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It's
No.
always on Thursday. So we probably won't stream that night. But yeah, we definitely won't.
There's a 0%.
There's a 0% chance we're gonna. There's been no info on the stats for the Stormcrows yet, but we have confirmed that they are coming next week.
And we will play with them hopefully before anyone else.
We
maybe.
will try our best to have them in our hands and on the table next Thursday to give
Yeah.
you guys a hopefully first look at them. And we will hype that up as much as we can. We'll get that information out as soon as we know. Like Nick is working very hard to make sure everything comes in on time.
Yeah, I'd say
That's what he does.
it's a process.
So hopefully we'll have some new units
Yeah.
to play with next week,
Mhm.
and we'll see what that does to any of our lists. And but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight as always.
Yeah.
Great
yeah.
shout out to everyone that came by, and definitely check out the On the Table podcast on Sunday to hear me bitch and moan about Starks. No, not really, but it's actually an interesting listen. And I think a lot of Stark people will appreciate it. I think it was very fair. And
Absolutely.
and look forward to more stuff coming on this stream. Me and Nick have been talking about some possibly a second stream that we want to do a week. And we have some ideas. And I'm just going to leave it at that for now.
I like that.
But I think it'll be really cool. So guys, have a good night. I wish we don't have like a sign-off tagline. We
I
need
know.
something like that.
Have a
Like,
mythic night.
have a mythic night. Good night, guys. Have a
Yeah.
good one.
Thanks, guys.
Take it easy. And I gotta shut off the stream.